tell you a little bit about the Grand Concourse in the Bronx, better known as the Indiana Speedway, also known as Broken Field, Dodge Field. It's 4 miles long and 180 feet wide. It has 2 lanes going uptown. It has 2 lanes going downtown. It has service lane going uptown. It has a service lane going downtown. And that's it.
No. You got the bike lane.
Oh, I forgot about the bike lane. We have a bike lane. And we have a bike lane going downtown. That's it.
No.
Oh, I forgot. We got the turning signal. Turning light. Blink, blink, blink. One signal going east. Blink, 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 blink. One signal going west.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep. That's it. Over.
We seniors have to cross the Grand Concourse hundreds of times a year, going from one place to another.
Where you going?
I'm going to the supermarket.
Next.
I'm going to see my boyfriend.
Come on. Go.
I'm on my way home. I'm going to the doctor.
I'm going to the park.
Oh, what's up with the pumpkin? I am on my way home.
I'm going to the gym.
Sometimes crossing the Grand Concourse, a lot of us get hit or sometimes killed. Almost hit me.
Are you crazy? Didn't you see the light change? Stop! Did you see that light? I am the traffic light on the Grand Concourse. I am here to fool all the seniors. And I'm here to play some tricks on them. Well, I see some seniors coming along and I'm going to trick them.
All right, Josephine, are you going to church today?
Yes.
I think I'll be able
Stop.
to go with. Come on, Josephine, you can go. You can go. I hope there'll be a countdown like some people who can say the cross. Grand Concourse.
Face us, Joseph.
While I was waiting to cross, I was torn in two. Part of me wanted to cross, and part of me was afraid.
Please don't pick those. What's your hurry?
Didn't you say you had to make that bus?
There's always going to be another by Josephine, remember.
You said you had to go to the bathroom.
Not the first time. You know you can hold it.
Go. You can go.
No, don't please don't feel. Remember. Remember, don't.
I'm going home.
on the Grand Concourse. I stopped at the corner for the light to change. And all of a sudden, a car came from nowhere and hit me, and down I went.
I was driving down the Grand Concourse. I had to turn in right. I made a turn, they're double parked cars. I didn't see her. She came out of nowhere, and I hit her.
You mean you really didn't see me?
You just took 10 years off of my life.
You mean you really didn't see me?
You just took 10 years off of my life.
Semi-circle. Catherine and Dora. Semicircle. Go ahead, Dora. Dora.
I've lived in and around the Grand Concourse since 1963.
Wow.
Wow! I love the Grand Concourse, but there sure have been a lot of changes since 1963.
I've lived around the Grand Concourse since 1970.
Whoa!
Wow. It was beautiful, it was safe, but changes have occurred.
I've been on the concourse since 1979. A lot of people have gotten killed. I wish we had that countdown so it'd be more safe.
I've lived around the concourse since 1966.
Oh.
And it was beautiful. And I can tell you, from 167th Street to 187th Street, watch it, you're stepping out.
It's a pleasure to take a walk on the concourse in those days. But these days now, oh, you're taking your life in your hands across.
I've lived around the Grand Concourse since 1964.
Wow!
In 1967, we decided that it was such a beautiful place. This is some place we would really like to spend the rest of our lives. So we decided that we was going to purchase a house. Once we started looking for property, we went to a realtor and he gave us a pamphlet called The Challenges and Changes of the Grand Concourse. That's what sold it. The Grand Concourse was such a beautiful boulevard. It had tree lines, the streets, the buildings were so wonderful. When you went down the concourse, you thought of some of the places that you read about that's in Venice and also in Paris. The same boulevard and designed the same as the Grand Concourse. Therefore, that sold it. The lights, we didn't have that much traffic, so we didn't have to worry so much about crossing the street. Then the changes began to come. The lights were reprogrammed. The trees that were there died and they're not being replaced. We would really like to see the Grand Concourse the way it was many years ago.
I lived on the Grand Concourse in 1972. When I first moved up here, we had beautiful trees, flowers, the people could sit out there safe. There's a little park there where everybody be sitting in the park. Nowadays, it's very dangerous to cross the concourse. There's a hospital there, the cab's taking over the bus stop. You can't get on the bus. The bus has to go in the middle of the street to the park, and it's very dangerous for the people between cabs to get on the bus. And we need more countdown lights to make it more safe for the seniors. I live around the Grand Concourse since 1976.
Oh, wow.
And I certainly can tell you the changes. But it was once a beautiful place. It was very cultural. There were less aggression in the drivers. And there were many, or I should say, there were many injuries, but it was less than. And few people were dying or getting killed by motorists.
Well, I lived around the Grand Concourse since 1940.
Woo!
The Grand Concourse on the boulevard. That was the mecca of, like the streets were safe, the traffic lights ran properly, everybody was so friendly. But now, and there were no potholes, but at that time it was maybe a couple of years paved then, so it was very safe for you. But now, you take your life in your hands, crossing the Grand Concourse. It's not safe for seniors to cross the Grand Concourse, right, ladies?
Right! Go.
So we have to have patience. Seniors have to have patience. Crossing the Grand Concourse, you take your life in your hands.
Yes, we all have to have patience and courage.
In order to cross the Grand Concourse, you need courage, patience, and the anxiety. And this is what we call fortitude.
Patience and fortitude.
Woo!